Hi there, I'm Tom Barry-Cotter, Head of Design at Maritimo, and today I welcome you aboard the Maritimo M54 and I'll take you on a tour through this boat as it nears completion, ready to ship off to its new happy owner. So to start, on the back of the M54, the Maritimo M series is all about proximity to the water. So we have this large fixed platform, which you do have the option as well for a hydraulic or extended additional 4-foot platform across the back of the boat here. So that gives you this really expansive deck space where you can have use it for entertaining or water sports or tender storage as well. So standard, it comes with this fold out swim step as well. So these lift up here and they fold down into the water, and you do have underneath, you do have an additional swim ladder. On the rear of the boat here in the entertainment unit, over to starboard here, we have a grill and sink. Over to the port side here, we have a top-loading cooler fridge area here. And then in the centre of the boat here, we have the access to our lazarette. So this is a really large area that can be used for storage or tender storage. It's really easily accessed from the swim platform deck there, so that can be full of owner's gear. Alternative as well, this boat hasn't been optioned with it, but it is an option to have this whole section here lift up as an island. So that makes it really easy if you want to store larger items like stand-up paddle boards or bigger, bulkier items that you want to store. As you can see, there's just one step up into the cockpit area here, and that's all about keeping this cockpit as low as possible, just to give you that proximity to the water, which is what the M series is all about. So you see across the back here we have the standard Euro seat and this cockpit table setting here. So there are a number of cockpit table options that you can have. So you can have fixed folding, you can have the pedestal, telescopic as well. So one thing you also see is the cover of this area here. So Maritimo are very well known for their extended moulded hardtops and bringing those back further and further in each design, just to maximise the protection that you have as standard in this area. To each side of the cockpit here, we have these large rope lockers. So again, they can be used for a number of various things to store, but it's a great place for ropes and things like that to have quick access to. And then, as you can see, we'll come back into the saloon in a little bit, but the bifold doors is a real signature of the Maritimo M54. Another signature of the all M series boats is the walk around side deck. So as you can see here, you have really high coamings, a really deep, secure side deck. So walking up to the Foredeck here, you'll see I've got really good deck security. So for people that are a little older, or you've got kids or pets, this is a really secure way to get up to the Foredeck. So as you can see, that coaming extends all the way up here, so it's roughly a foot high all the way. You've got that secure bow rail all the way, and that opens up to this really expensive Foredeck area here. So you have the option here for a 350 kilo davit, and that'll get you a 10 to 12 foot tender quite easily stored up here on the Foredeck as well, if you want to keep that aft platform area free of the tender area. Here, as all Maritimo M series have, you've got the horizontal Muir winch. So that's a really good system. You have the dual anchor storage wells here as well. And obviously that anchor is operated from either the helm, or you can operate it from the Foredeck area here. So moving back down to the cockpit, we'll go through the saloon. So one of the hallmark design features of the Maritimo M series, and really all Maritimos since the very first Maritimo back in 2003, is the aft galley and the internal staircase. And they are such key features for a number of reasons. But talk first about the internal staircase. So Maritimo M series being an enclosed Flybridge motor yacht, this gives us the ability to have a safe, secure access to the Flybridge in all conditions with all the doors closed. So you can have the boat completely closed up and climate controlled and still have access. So there's no going out onto the outdoor area or onto the back deck to access the ladder. So I'll go up and we'll talk about the Flybridge in a little bit. But the other key feature of all M series boats is the aft galley. Now this is central to the cockpit area and the saloon area, so it provides a great central point there to entertain from, to dine from. So, and you're not stuck downstairs or away sort of on a mid-level galley away from all of the fun and entertainment. So then what Maritimos are, they're being a long-range cruising boat. Our galleys are set up for long stays aboard. So they have to have lots of storage and lots of meal preparation sort of capability. So you can see here, all of the new Maritimo M series come with this full height pull-out hideaway pantry, and then you have the full height fridge freezer here. So, and then you've got all of your other meal preparation sort of features here. So we have the microwave here, we have the 4-burner cooktop, sink, then you have lots of large storage drawers for pots and pans, cutlery and various things. And one other thing that's also very important on boats is your bin. So a really large bin here located in the island, which is going to give you plenty of rubbish storage there. So over to port here, we have the entertainment unit, the bar here. So that comes with various options. In this particular boat, you've got the drawer fridge here, which is a really large drawer fridge, and then you have the ice maker located here as well. This here would normally be where the TV on electric lift would be located. In this particular opted boat, per this customer's requests, the TV's in a different location, so they've turned that into storage. Moving up here to the dinette, as you can see, you've got a really large dinette setting here. You've got the beautiful gloss work on the table, and that actually has a lift-out storage well in the centre as well, which can be stored for remote, used for remote storage and things like that. That table as well is folding, so it just gives you a little bit more room as the thoroughfare through the saloon area here, and that handle provides just a great bit of more security as when you're at sea and things. Over to starboard here, you've got this other large lounge setting here, which you can put an ottoman here, and you can slide that ottoman over to the dinette, obviously when you want to use the dinette. And as per this customer request, they've moved the TV here, which is also a good area that it can be used, from very central as a part of the whole sort of saloon setting here. So moving downstairs, we have here the access to the day head, which also doubles as the ensuite for the bunk cabin and forward stateroom here. So in the bow, we have our VIP guest stateroom here, or forward stateroom. As you can see, this is just about prepped and ready to ship to its customer. So it hasn't even got all its decor on yet. Both sides here flanking the cabin, you have wardrobe here, so which is you've got a lot of space in that area, hanging space both sides. You have little shelves each side as well as PowerPoint and light switches on each side for things like phone charging and that. Over here to the starboard as well, you have access into the ensuite, and that also doubles as the day head, as I mentioned earlier. Moving aft on starboard side as well, here you have this bunk cabin. So this is a great size cabin for kids and things like that. There is a wardrobe here at the back section. Alternative as well, that can be optioned with or without the top bunk there. So if you need to sleep larger adults in, you want to be more comfortable, you can have that as a single bunk. Or alternatively as well, this room is often turned into a utility room with bench and stand-up washer and dryer. Over to port here, we have the access to the master stateroom, and as you can see here, we have our mezzanine level wardrobe area and vanity areas here. So you have this beautiful desk in our gloss timber veneer, and that has a lift-up makeup vanity here that you can have here with a an ottoman or things, and that can be doubled as a study desk as well. Various drawers. You have a cedar-lined hanging locker here. So again, double width gives you plenty of hanging space as well as drawer space. Access as well on this mezzanine level to the master ensuite. So this is a really generous size ensuite. You have ventilation to the foredeck through the deck hatches here, and they have blinds as well. So you have the fly screen blind or full blackout blind. Large shower, vanity. You have storage both underneath the vanity area and behind the mirrors here too. And then moving down, you have our offset queen berth arrangement down in the master cabin here. So it's a 45-degree angle master offset. You do have the option there on the forward bulkhead there of having a TV mounted. You have a lounge settee over to the starboard side here with further drawer storage here, and you also have some more hanging storage here, which also can be doubled as a area for a combo washer or dryer. Flanking each sides of the cabin, you have the large hull windows with opening ports, so that just lets a lot of light and ventilation into the area. So now we'll move up and have a look at the Flybridge. And this is the beauty of the Maritimo M series enclosed Flybridge concept. You're coming up the internal staircase now, so that gives you secure passageway to the enclosed Flybridge in any conditions. Today, it's a beautiful day out, so we have the fully collapsible bifold doors stacked open, and that allows us to have a nice open area out to our back deck here. So our customers use this area in various different ways. This one is really just kept in its most basic state, so as just room to move about there. So here on the starboard side, we have this L-shaped settee with the dining table there. So again, you can have various options here in terms of the tables and things you can use. You also have the ability in this area to have a fold-out double bed, so that can double as additional sleeping capacity. Over to the port side at the front of the Flybridge here, we have a little cruising lounge, which is a great area to be at when you're underway, so that you can have multiple people at the helm, all conversing, all being able to socialise together whilst underway. So our helms are really something we've concentrated on in recent years. So they're a real work of art. You have this inset stainless detail here. We separate our engine control displays away from all of our navigation displays as well. You have really easy access to all of your controls and displays area here. Everything that's got to be at arm's reach is in a real comfortable position here on the armrest. We also have this nice shroud area here, and it's a real automotive styled wheel boss underneath here that you would see on a luxury car. You'll see to both sides as well, we have the sliding windows here, so that opens up again, lets you get a lot of breeze right here, from the driving position. Above, we have a sunroof here as well that can be optioned in, and again that comes with both fly screen blind and full shutout as well. And then one thing I have back here as well is you have a little area for a bar fridge as well. So if you're underway, you can have drinks and everything up here in a really easy and accessible position. So we'll check out the engine room, and I'll see you guys down there shortly. So here in the cockpit, we also have the engine room access. So I'll take you guys down here and we'll have a look. So we're down here in the engine room of the Maritimo M54, and this is another area that all Maritimos are known for. We're sitting in our patented engine room liner here, so as you can see, there's a beautiful gloss finish all the way through this area. And that is, as I said, a patented system in terms of the way that we build this area. So I'm sitting here in between the standard twin D11 670 Volvo Penta engines here. So the M54 we can option up all the way to a D13 800, and that is powered through some straight shafts, which is another thing that Maritimo is obviously known for. So we've been staunchly committed to shaft technology, and the performance, the economy, the toughness and reliability that we're able to achieve out of shaft drive really puts us as world leaders in shaft drive technology. As you can see, the engine room, we've got a lot of space to move around in here. You have the genset located over to the starboard side at the rear of the engine room bulkhead. You will see there's an area for a water maker above the battery box on the port side, so that neatly fits in there above that area. You have covers over both shafts as well, and that gets you to your dripless seals. And then you have an area as well in the rear lazarette where you have the option for the Seakeeper gyro. And flanking each side of the engine room in the M54 are the wing tanks. So we have a total of 3,800 litres of capacity, and that gives us incredible range in this model when combined with the efficiency at cruising speeds. One other aspect as well is the serviceability in Maritimo engine rooms. There's a lot of space to work around various parts of the engines and the equipment. On the forward bulkhead as well, everything is conveniently placed just for general use as well. You have all your fuel filters, which are on the front bulkhead here, which can easily be seen from just initially coming down the ladder. So that gives you a quick glimpse. You can see you also have the fuel sight gauges, really accessible to view right there from the engine room ladder as well. Thanks for joining us aboard the Maritimo M54 today. If you have any interest in any of our other models, be sure to check them out on our website or contact your local sales rep, and I'll see you guys again soon.